I can't believe we're still doing this. Are we ready to move on?
This would have been over quickly if the two of you knuckleheads weren't so hell-bent on having even worse takes than the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit.
I happen to like that subreddit, Donald. There are a lot of helpful people there if you ask the right questions.
Nobody's asking questions, Joe. They're posting half-naked Miko T and Aura fan art and thick alts of Y'shtola.
Not enough Lalafels for you, Donald?
Tataru is 21 canonically, Joe. There's nothing at all wrong with that, and I will not take your slander. This is the tolerant left, folks, trying to paint everything they don't like as taboo.
Can we stay focused for a second? I think we can all agree on this next one. Am I safe to assume we can place Shadowbringers in S tier?
Absolutely. Perfect expansion. If Shadowbringers isn't S tier, then nothing is S tier.
I'm really sorry, fellas, but I am going to have to say D tier.
I'm going to lose it, Barack. I really am.
I am going to have to agree, Joe. Let's be reasonable here. There's no way you can reasonably place Shadowbringers in D tier.
Just because you both simp for Emmett Selk like every other Twitter user doesn't mean I have to agree. It's a Mad Maxian side quest of an expansion that shoehorns science fiction into my fantasy game.
You say Mad Maxian as if it was a bad thing?
Witness me, Donald. Mad Max was a shitty movie.
Tell me you didn't get the Dwarven tank mount without telling me you didn't get the Dwarven tank mount.
Joe, you have to admit that the story was exemplary, and those cutscenes were some of the best an MMO has to offer.
I wouldn't know. I skipped like 90% of the cutscenes.
I'm absolutely losing it, Barack. You're hearing this, right?
Calm down, Vothri. We'll put it in A tier. Does that make everyone happy?
Fake news, lies, all lies. I cannot believe you would put this at anything below S tier.
It's staying in A. Now, for a tricky one, Endwalker, it may be controversial, but I would personally say B tier.
S tier.
F tier.
Xenos was the hero we deserved all along, so of course the Xenos expansion is the best of the best.
Xenos is a no-good hoodlum who has no right to be as important as he ended up being. I hope he stays dead for good.
What dialogue option did you choose?
What do you mean, what dialogue option did I choose?
You know exactly what I mean, Sleepy. When Xenos asks, is this not so, what did you say?
I told him the truth, that I had enough of him and that it ended right there and then.
Wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer. Every warrior of light is their own person.
You picked the option that says, I can't deny Joe, it's the only answer. Everything else is wrong. You can't even be a proper hero in an MMO.
When I got the option, I told him that he could think whatever he liked.
How do you even RP? Both of you take the mentor tag off. Neither of you are worthy of it.
Well, mine is just for crafting mentor.
Of course it is, Joe. Of course it is.